It's just one of them down. I'm happy. I wanted that then. And twice I think I did attend up thinking, Lord, look, we should be good. But no, it's all about 90, not about averages, it's about the final number.
We do have a rest, obviously, over Christmas now. But Darren Webster, when you get back,
well, Darren Webster being Darren Webster, I've never been Darren. He's got it yet, 3 games. He's breaking my heart because he's like his Yorkshire Terrier natural. Well, let's see how he is up here. That's all I'm saying. It's my stage, not his.
well, you deserve a rest now. Congratulations, X-Ray.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome back to the action coming live from the Alexander Palace, London! Championship time to meet our players from Russia, Boris Koltsov! And now, ladies and gentlemen, a former world finalist and a winner of the Players' Championship. He's simply known as the Artist, Kevin Peter!
Well, instead, I think, Kevin, would be thinking, I want to win this in straight legs if I can. Really put a mark out there.
Yeah, he wants to be like the SAS, in and out very quickly. Get through to round 2. He beat another prelim player, Christo Reyes, who defeated Wesley Newton. So you would have to say that the draw has opened up very nicely for Kevin Painter, who's now down at 20 in the world rankings. He believes he should be higher. He's probably right. One of the great charismatic characters of darts. Since the 1990s, Kevin Painter almost won this great tournament at the Circus Tavern in 2004. An old adversary of yours on this stage, this very Ali Pali stage, John. In 2008, of course, at the semi.
Well, yes, and, it was the first year here, and it was quite a good year for me, obviously, and, it's really become the home of the World Championship properly. What a feel it is to have this great event in an equally great venue.
100.
I'd like to see this. The Russian is playing well so far.
100.
Under the turn.
Koltsov won his prelim game with an average of just under 80. He's going to have to play obviously a lot better than that. He beat Haruki Muramatsu, who'd started a pretty strong favourite. the Japanese player. Muramatsu won the first leg. Koltsov ran off the next 4.
58.
Yeah, and really, he wants to forget about that match. He play Kevin Painter now, and he likes the quick pace, doesn't he? So
100.
I think he'll be feeling more comfortable as Kevin, who also is fairly rapid until he's looking at a double or something, and he's quite deliberate at that point.
59.
He's probably surprised to be under pressure, because this is a chance at a break. 1-4-2, needs 2 trebles. He's got one of them, another one of them for tops. It's a single, though, however, as we can just see from that angle. Kevin wouldn't have known that straight away.
Kevin, you on top is a new one on me. Anyway, double 16. All the pressure's on Painter here. Expected to win.
In the first leg, Kevin Painter.
Mr. Painter Senior.
Second leg, Boris.
He's been a familiar face over the years as well.
Game on.
Watching his son.
He would have, Kevin would have not expected to be under that sort of pressure straight out of the gate after watching the preliminary game. And really, he's done well there under that unexpected pressure. He's done well to take 96. That leg.
We mentioned 2008 when John defeated Kevin Painter 6-2 in the semi-final. That was his best run since the 04 final, but since then it's been a bit of spluttering and stuttering. You've beaten him again since then, John, here? Have you? Yes? Round 3, I think it was.
Yeah.
And round 3's been his bet noir. He's 5 of the last 6 years, Kevin Painter has gone out in round 3.
Sounds kind of bad, but if you look at the flip side, it's not so.
60.
It's pretty good standard.
Well, it's better than going out in round 1, John.
But the point is, he expects more of himself. You lose the first round a few times, and you yearn for a third round appearance.
Round 3 is the last 16. And that's his target, to get back into the elite last 16. He's dropped, as I mentioned, to 20th in the rankings. Which means, of course, you're not an automatic qualifier for TV events. That is a big blow. Missing out on the match play, for example.
Kevin down ahead against throw. Koltsov needs to try and get out in 6 if he gets the chance to come back. Needs the switch to try and leave a finish.
51.
He's left 170. Kevin was on last turn. It's 110 this time. It's double 16. 2-0. No problem whatsoever.
The second leg, Kevin Painter.
Very good from Kevin Painter.
Third leg, Kevin to throw first. Game on.
Very solid start. Snarl. Is he a better snarler than you, John? Are you still the premier snarler in world darts?
I would not claim that. No, yeah, probably Kevin. I think he's a lot grumpier.
Really? Well, a snarl off between Part and Painter would be worth watching.
100.
So.
It's better. Bit of a poor start, and Koltsov did well to get a ton and punish it a bit. I'm impressed with him.
96.
Good consistent scores.
$85. $100.
Well, you mentioned, John, at the start, Kevin Painter just want to wrap it up in straight legs. He's on course here to wrap up this first set in 3 straight legs. I know this might make a difference, though.
100.
You just can't break the ton barrier.
47.
4-7 chance. Yes, so treble 17 for double 18. What happened? So a chance now. Koltsov needs one treble in his first 2 darts to get a chance for double. So treble 18 for double 16.
73.
Well, he certainly knows his numbers. No hesitation there.
Chops then. Normally a double 16 man, Kevin Painter, but it's him. He bends the wire down and forces the dart into the bed. And Kevin Painter, with a twinkling of an eye, has rushed off Koltsov in the first set in 3 straight legs. Easy so far for the artist. Welcome back to the Alexandra Palace, where Kevin Painter has won the first set in 3 straight legs. The dartist, Benito van der Pas, the Dutchman, defeating Paul Nicholson 3-2. Koltsov, as we've seen, won the prelim, playing now. Mark Webster, good to see Webster back in the winners' enclosure, beating Mullenkamp 3-1. And Dean Winstanley against Wayne Jones. That was a real battle between Dino and Jonah. Winstanley wins 3-2. Good win that for Mean Dean.
Yeah, he's tested.
Second set, first leg, Boris.
Withstood the challenge. Came back a bit. Just shows the desire sometimes is the deciding factor, perhaps.
42.
A good third dart there from Kevin. Make sure he punishes the 42 of the Russian.
100.
Painter, big Ipswich Town supporter. He played in the Premier League in 2012, which is more than we said recently for Ipswich Town. But they are looking like they might be on the way back to the big time. This is Painter and Della will be pleased about that. Good darts here. He had a maximum in the prelim game. Well, that's his first ton 40 in this match, John, and his scoring hasn't been as heavy, has it, in this game?
He has had a lot of turns with a good scoring treble, though. He's had a lot of tons, and eight of them, and he probably just a little tighter, obviously playing a bigger star like Kevin, and really, I thought he's comported himself fairly well. Kevin's done a good job, on the other hand. He's finished him off at the right time. So, you know, it's been well played, considering the various circumstances.
Boris Uriko, 160.
He's looking at chops.
140.
A real whopper.
Kevin
He hit 4 out of 9 on the doubles in the prelim game, but I tell you what, that would have rocked Kevin Painter.
And this could rock itself. Double 12 for a 141.
129.
Click the wire on the inside.
Boris Uriko,
Yeah, you can give a thumb up now. You know it's not in, but still have to double 10. And easy as that. First leg holds his throw.
Second leg, Kevin to throw first.
Certainly doesn't look like he's worried.
26 years old from Moscow, won the Russian
80
qualifier to make his debut here. 24 debutants. We mentioned in the prelim game, he did well at the Europe Cup singles, where come to a little bit of attention there. And
100.
Big win was against Ross Montgomery as he reached the semi-final. Montgomery is a decent operator, we know that. But this is a very different environment to the Alexandra Palace and the packed house at the World Championship. Saying in the prelim game to Eric Bristow, John, the gap between the qualifiers from all over the darting globe, the gap between them and the established pros has narrowed considerably in the last couple of years, I think.
Well, yeah, it's harder all around, and you know, there was once upon a time nobody outside the top 8 had any chance. That might be true of taking a title these days, but when it comes to first and second round matches, well, just anything can happen.
100. $121. Boris, you require.
We haven't seen a match. Kevin Pace only had 110.40 also, so not that much heavy hitting going on. He almost took out 160 in the last leg. Can't take out 161 this time.
60. Kevin, you require 155.
And just to hold his throw, Koltsov, really is a chance to break 101 to go ahead 2-0 in the set.
97. Boris, you require.
He's got to hold his breath here. It's treble 19. Either way, so
49.
I think Kevin will feel pretty good about getting the board for this 58. Single 18 for tops. For 1-1, it's double 10.
48. Boris, you require 52.
Now then, for 2-0 in this set. Little 16. Green bit.
36. Kevin, you require 10.
So double 5. Not any help.
What was that, John?
6. Boris, you require 16.
Disastrous doubling from the painter man.
Yeah, and he started this leg, and really that is a good dart to make sure he's up 2-0, and he has the throw. So not everything is automatic and simple as we first thought after watching the first set.
Painter is not the first this week
95.
to get in a little bit of a pickle against one of the prelim men. A couple of them have won, as we know. Stein,
140.
There's a maximum.
Well, Kevin Painter has got to watch himself here. The first set was a breeze. And sometimes in games, you drift along thinking it's going to be very, very comfortable, and by the time you wake up, you're in trouble.
Oh, back to back. 46 left after 9 darts to take the set.
140.
Kevin can't answer it. There's some pressure on it, though. The man has just hit back-to-back 180s. Isn't going to think too much of 46. Double 18. Double 9.
28. Kevin, you require 86.
Well, will that miss matter? 18 leaves bull. The scowl. The snarl. The bull.
61. Boris, you require 18.
Fixing it up to double 4. It's went way high. But he gets the second one in. Who would have figured that after the first time? It's 1-1 in sets. Nobody saw that coming, especially Kevin Painter. He's wondering what's happened here. The animated Russian.
Wilson. Mark Webster enjoyed success on the big stage once more against Ron Mullenkamp. And Dean Winstanley, in a real ding-dong battle, defeated Wayne Jones. 1-1 here. Painter versus Koltsov. Going to see another big upset here. Manager Igor Pigashov watches on. He's enjoying himself. Game on. He might.
Well, yeah, this player's come to life. He played a steady first set, you know, and although Painter won 3 straight legs, he made shots. He made it happen. He played very well. And I guess the second set proved just how much important it was that he did play well.
45. If you were in the Painter camp, would you be concerned at this point?
Mildly.
I would be,
85.
but very mildly.
Kevin's girlfriend Janine looks slightly more concerned than mildly, but it's much worse watching them play.
35.
No control whatsoever.
And sometimes you have that when you're the one playing too.
Well, then you are in trouble. Lost all control.
That outshot to end the second set. That first start at double. It was like Sputnik.
47.
It was in orbit. How he came back to Earth and hit double 4, I don't know. But it was magical.
It was.
$79. $60. Kevin, you require 139.
139, never been the easiest of finishes. He can't go now, but he's got time here. Well, he's not using it very efficiently.
43.
Yeah, not a very good score, but a good finish left. Of course, he wanted to be better, but 96 is always pleasurable to see as the
60.
needed target.
Kevin, you
Simple
require
enough.
96.
Treble 20 for double 18. And if you miss the first one, you can still go for the same thing for double 8.
80. Or if you require 150.
We should be back, but Koltsov, remember, missed double top for a 160 a couple of legs ago, so could be on. He could be the new Beard to be feared.
60. Kevin, you require 60.
Before then, for the artist. Yes, well, eventually, and the raised eyebrow from Kevin Painter tells you all you need to know.
Game on.
Yeah, that was sort of a mild effort there. He gave more of a squint look than a snarl.
That is a hat-trick of maximums for Koltsov. Painter yet to trouble the scorers in that particular regard.
59. $43.
He's an animated fellow, this Koltsov, isn't he? He's enjoying it.
60.
He really is having fun up there and competing. And that's what you like to see.
28. $140.
Kevin's caught up, but this we'll see if that's put the pressure on or not.
100.
A solid answer when you're on throw and ahead.
Well, that third dart has made things far more awkward for Painter. It does still leave a finish, but a big treble there would have left him something far more manageable. Just a single treble to double finish.
Yeah, he went for 2 treble 19s, leave double 18, and almost got a chance at it.
Given you require 157.
The Russian likes the trebles at the bottom of the board, the 142. He went for 2 treble 17s for tops, and then on that 150, 2 treble 19s for double 18. Now he's got 65 left, so 2 darts for tops to level.
25. Kevin, you require 57.
17 for the top of the shop to put Painter into a 2-0 lead, not hit it in the match.
Shot to the second. Kevin Painter.
2-0.
So then Kevin to throw first. Game on.
There's a good first dart. And second.
123.
Not to be yet. Still searching for his first 180 of this year's World Championship. He's probably hit a few hundred over the years in World Championship play.
This might be the one. That is the one. It's the 1-2-3 for Kevin Painter. Well, both the first 2 sets have finished 3-0. This one could be heading in the same direction.
26.
Well, 18 would a single 18. Well,
60.
most players would have switched there, because even a single 18, 120 is always a nice one, isn't it? And the treble obviously better, but
60. Giving you require 138.
Absolutely zero pressure now. It's treble 18 for double 12. For 2-1 and sets.
In the third set. Kevin Painter.
He's in high gear. The Russian applauds the effort.
he applauds the 138. I don't remember Eric Bristow doing that back in '83. Keith Galloway in raptures, the old 138. And Kevin Painter in raptures as well, as he goes 2-1 up, courtesy of the spectacular 138 checker. He wants to attack the throw here, John, doesn't he? And get in and amongst and get the game wrapped up quickly.
Well, exactly, and he's got a good thing to exploit. Only 60 from Koltsov. There's 140. Perfectly done. He has the experience of how poorly the second set went to remind him to always punish every shot and to get this done. His experience is his top seed for many, many years. We'll keep him focused on that.
Well, Painter's had a couple of quarter-final appearances this year in big tournaments. UK Open, lost to Mervyn King. Probably his best run at the World Grand Prix in Dublin in October. Well, Gary Anderson knocked him out 3-2 in the quarters, but he did beat Lewis and Hamilton. Not Lewis Hamilton, he probably beat him at darts, but Lewis and Hamilton.
100.
That was a good little run for Painter. That's his best of the year, really. And went out in the first round at the last tournament at the Players' Championship Finals, where Brendan Dolan beat him, and
100.
Painter gave a very disgruntled post-match interview. Has he ever done that before?
Never, no.
'83.
No finish here. And a perfect break opportunity to lead off
60.
this fourth set for Kevin Painter. 78. Well, he just did 138, so he just needs the last 2 of that. It'll be a different way, though. Tops here. Same result. Leg 1.
Second leg, Kevin to throw first. Game on.
Well, this part of the draw is the same segment as Gary Anderson's in.
140.
We saw last night making heavy weather of defeating Scott Kirchner. Anderson Klaassen in this second round lineup.
55.
And Christo Reyes against the winner of this game. So if it went to form and the odds and the seedings, it would be Painter Anderson.
95.
Good cover shot to the 18s. It's the switch to leave a finish. Although he didn't really need to do that, because even a 180 here from Koltsov won't leave a finish. Will Kevin give a go at this 167 just for the house entertainment?
Kevin, you require 167.
Well, he has been one of the great entertainers in the world of darts over the last more than a decade, nearer two really. And burst onto the scene with a win at the Grand Prix over Phil Taylor. Well, no finish again, so Painter with plenty of time here, John, half a dozen if he needs them, to go within a leg of the match.
Treble 18 for double 18 in this instance, yes. Double 18, yes, 110 out after 78 out after 138 out. The finishing has been immaculate of late here for Kevin Painter. One leg away.
His second 110 out of the match. You alluded to, John. So three-figure finishes for KP. Right, in you go now with a big one. That's what he's telling himself. And he hasn't. He hasn't.
28.
Well, instead of shooting in front, he's lagged behind the 60 score.
$47. $83. $57.
Yeah, that'll do it nicely.
40.
He's closing in, Kevin Painter. He had an awkward second set, which he lost 3 legs to 0. But he's righted the ship. He's won every leg since then.
60.
This Russian player here, he's doesn't have the greatest average, just around an 80 average, but you know, he's showing some flashes of some real talent and skill here, and dangerous player, obviously.
It's gone off in his hand, and that's missed. So his Painter is doing the rushing for the finishing line now. Get the job done. Go and have some tea, Kevin.
115.
Lovely cover shooting from the artist. You see the line now, John?
I think he can. 51 and double 12. Could see this match out the way he's been finishing.
81. Kevin, you
Do
require
not finish then for
75.
Kevin Painter. Yes. Double 12 then. To make round 2.
63.
To wait.
Kevin, you require 155.
Huge effort here under the circumstances, and just hitting some fat singles. Well, there, down to 56, so
Kevin, you require 12.
a little bit of pressure, if you could call it that, on this double 6. Perfect marker. It's brought it too far inside. Double 3, and that wraps it up for 3 sets to 1. Kevin Painter safely through the first round. Well, he had to throw early in the first set, play well against the Russian who really turned up the play and give it all his best, but Kevin Painter, just too much for him. The artist through round 1. Thank you.
Tungsten Tails and Unicorn Darts here at the World Darts Championship. The artist through, not quite a masterpiece, but good enough and through at the next round.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought I was going to play a lot better than that. Been practicing really nicely. Just didn't quite go for me today. You know, coming out my hand nicely at different times. Thought I was going to do, you know, a little bit better than that. But you know, it's all about winning, isn't it?
Would you put that down to that? What do you think that was wrong with it in that sense?
I don't know. I have to say I don't know. I was a little bit confused when I was up there, to be fair. As I say, I've been throwing really nicely and I expected to hit some real big scores. And you know, I missed a few doubles as well, which brings your average down, doesn't it? But no, I mean, when he nicked the second set, or took the second set, not nicked it, he won it fair and square. But I thought, well, hang on a minute, if you don't up your scoring here a little bit, you're going to be in trouble. And you know, I did. I think I played better in the third set than I did throughout the whole of the game.
You had a few ton plus finishes though, which you must have been happy with.
Yeah, I mean, my finishing is always normally good on the ton plus bits. It's sometimes when you leave me 3 darts or a double, I sometimes muck them up. But yeah, I had a few big shot outs, which sort of, you know, when these lads come up and they're a little bit inexperienced, that hurts them a little bit, and I think that hurt him a little bit there. So,
did you feel confident up there before the start of it?
Oh yes, you know, I've been playing really well, practicing, and I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't play so well as I thought. That's the only thing with me there, but I'm still in, you know, and that's the thing. When we come back after Christmas, I expect to play a lot better, you know.
So you think just getting that out of the way, getting the win under your belt and moving on to the next one, just sort of try and leave that one behind and prepare for the next one?
I think so. I think a lot of players say, oh yeah, no, I'm nervous first round. I don't think I was nervous. I'd been really comfortable the way I was practicing, so I expected to really play well. I think maybe the expectation was a little bit high, I don't know. I certainly didn't underestimate the lad. I gave him all respect because I saw he play okay, and he's yeah, it's just one of them things. They didn't go, and you know, I got it together at the right times. You know, big shot outs just when he was sort of looking a little bit dangerous. So I'm happy with the way I finished in, you know, some of the important moments.
Christmas coming. Other than practice, what have you got planned?
Well, you know, I've got a 9-year-old daughter, so it's all about Christmas now. You know, sometimes the World Championships gets in the way of, you know, Christmas when you've got kids. But you have to get on with it, and you know, we've been playing darts over Christmas for a long time. I've been playing World Championships for 20 years now, so I'm used to that. But as I say, I've got a young daughter, so now from now on it's about Christmas, and you know, when that's done, I'll still be having a practice over Christmas, but you know, it's mainly about her now.
Well, enjoy it. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
We'll see you at the next round.
Cheers.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
Tungsten Tails in association with Unicorn Darts, keeping you at the sharp end of World Darts.